Hello there, my name is Alan Smithson, the CEO and co-founder of MetaVRse, a universal 3D. Hello there, my name is Alan Smithson, CEO and co-founder of MetaVRse, universal XR creation platform. The MetaVRse engine is like the Photoshop of XR. It's easy to learn, it's easy to create, and it's easy to share 3D and XR content all from the web. You can sign up for your free account at engine.metaverse.com. So the MetaVRse engine has a number of key features. It is a complete web-based end-to-end solution where you build once and deploy everywhere. It is a truly universal XR platform. And it employs our no-code, low-code, and yo-code environments. Over 7.5 3D-enabled devices exist globally as of today. Computers, tablets, smartphones are all primed and ready to take advantage of the new technologies in 3D, AR, and of course, XR across the entire spectrum. These phones represent, however, 500 times more devices on the market than all of the VR, AR, MR glasses combined. But we believe that we're going to go from phone to face over the next 3 to 5 years, so this is rapidly advancing. MetaVRse is an important new tool in the no-code movement. Terry Schuessler, Senior Director of Spatial Computing at Deutsche Telekom. MetaVRse has massive potential. Sakar Kaina, XR Lab Leader at Oracle. MetaVRse unlocks the power of spatial computing for everyone. Charlie Fink, author and XR industry expert. So let me tell you a little bit about the engine. We talked about how it is a web-based end-to-end solution. We really ingest all types of formats in 2D and 3D, but we have universal 3D acceptance. Currently, it accepts FBX, DAE, OBJ files. In the near future, we'll have support for GLTF and USDZ, and this will cover about 95% of the most common file formats out there. We offer cloud or on-premises hosting for our corporate clients and our enterprise clients so that they can feel secure either using our cloud services or they can use their own internal cloud services. It's a truly drag and drop editor where you can build once and deploy everywhere. You can instantly publish to websites using an iframe or embed code, existing applications for iOS and Android, or deliver it directly to XR headsets like the HoloLens and the Quest. MetaVRse is truly universal XR. It is operating system, browser, and programming language and device agnostic. MetaVRse is truly a universal XR platform. It is operating system agnostic, iOS, Android, macOS, Windows, and Linux. It is browser agnostic, Safari, Chrome, Edge, and Firefox. It is programming language agnostic. Okay. MetaVRse is truly a universal XR platform. You can use it on any operating system, iOS, Android, macOS, Windows, Linux, using any browser, Safari, Chrome, Edge, Firefox. And you can use any programming language, JavaScript, C#, or C++. And you can use any device, phones, tablets, computers, or XR headsets. We reside in a no-code, low-code, and yo-code environment. No-code meaning 100% drag and drop. Low-code uses our unique code snippets to create value just by simply dragging and dropping code snippets that have other functionality. And yo-code, the ability to completely script however you like using the onboard JavaScript editor in the editing windows. So what are some of the use cases for the MetaVRse engine? What about customizable e-commerce? This offers up to 94% higher conversions according to Shopify. Virtual showrooms, digital twins can bring the store to your customers. This is a Sprint 3D and AR experience that was created by our Chief Commercial Officer, Jonathan Moss, when he was the head of learning at Sprint. Product showcases, 3.5 times fewer returns. How about next level merchandising? Visual planograms you can put anywhere. Interactive instruction manuals, learning, marketing, pricing, information, or just instructions on how to use a device. Design and rapid prototyping. You can reduce design time by allowing people to design together in 3D using the editor. You can also use existing videos and 2D assets in the 3D scenes, creating a whole new experience for your customers. You can also connect IoT sensors to the engine and connect a bidirectional communication for equipment monitoring, real-time data visualization, remote XR assistance, all from one browser window. This is a demo from Oracle's XR Lab. Real-time analytics, unprecedented analytics. Again, another demo from Oracle's XR Lab where they connected their business intelligence tools directly to our engine, collecting unprecedented data about the users as they click real time. And of course, you can connect this directly to other CMS and LMS integrations. We use a typical SaaS pricing tier where we have a free tier where you can go in there and get used to the platform and really test it out at full strength. We have an essential tier for small businesses, a professional tier for agencies and other developers. And then we've got our enterprise tier where our enterprise clients will be rolling out multiple seat licenses across the enterprise. In our enterprise license, we also offer on-premises hosting for those who need it for the extra security or for whatever reason. So I want to say thank you to Cascon IBM for inviting us to this. I'm going to show some demos now. If you want to hold your phone out and point your phone at the QR code that you see here, you'll be able to real time see all these examples on your device. So if you're not able to pull out your phone, you can go to metaverse.com/showcase. And MetaVRse is METAVRSE.com/showcase. In addition to the XR platform that we make called MetaVRse, we also have XR Ignite. It's a community hub for startup studios and developers to come together and learn from each other, but also connect with enterprise. We also have put together an incredible global resource guide, landscape, and directory at xrcollaboration.com. This was a labor of love that was spawned at the time of COVID. When we first started going into lockdowns, we realized that people will want to use XR collaboration tools as quickly as possible to get a better feeling of working together, better teaching. And so we put this together with the help of Deutsche Telekom, Accenture, and Qualcomm. We're also hosts of the XR for Business and XR for Learning podcasts, where we interview industry leaders who are either using or creating this technology for enterprise. So you can learn more about how this technology is being used for business or for learning at simply xrforbusiness.io or xrforlearning.io. Again, my name is Alan Smithson, CEO of MetaVRse, and I'm going to show you now some live demos. What I'm about to show you is all running live in the browser. I'm using right now a MacBook Pro with Chrome, but this will work on any device, down to an iPhone 6S, older Android phones. So you'll notice that the shoe here, for example, you can even see the textures on the leather. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to make this look photorealistic, as realistic as possible. And that's the whole idea with 3D. You want to make it look real as possible. And so you can go through this experience of really creating your own shoe. Yeah, we're gonna make something cool here. Let's do it. All right, what color? We'll make a red logo. Oh yeah, nice. How about blue? Oh yeah, funky. So you can see that as I'm doing this real time, it's just changing real time. And now to create one of these configurators used to take months. You'd have to put it together, import the model, push out to the app stores, wait for a couple of weeks for the app stores, and this would take you, at least a few weeks, if not, months. And what we're able to do with our engine now is build something like this in a few hours. So let me show you something else. Here's a Ryobi drill we put together as a quick demo to show the power of the engine. So again, you can start to see how detailed this is. And let me just engage the animation here. You can have fully animated objects. It's just incredible the clarity that you can get on this. So we see this as, the next wave of fully interaction for retail, e-commerce, training. Here's another one with Bose, the new Bose frames glasses. These are actually augmented glasses where they have not visual augmentation, but audio augmentation. In each arm is a full Bose speaker pointing music directly into your ear. It's absolutely incredible. And they wanted a way to showcase what's inside of the Bose glasses. Pretty cool. It's really neat technology. And then this, again, was built from CAD models in only a few hours. Here's a surfboard we did for a client. They wanted to be able to change colors, and they wanted to be able to see different features of the surfboard and draw people's attention to them. Of course, all of these also work in augmented reality. So right now I'm on a computer, so I can't show you. But if you're on a phone and you click this button, you'll be prompted to get our One app. And what the One app does, I'll click it now, is it allows you, and it's on Android and iOS, just type in MetaVRse One app or click any AR button in the scene, and it'll take you there automatically. What it allows us to do is tap directly into the full power of AR Core and AR Kit on the devices. And so you have a full, perfect AR experience. It's incredible. So here's an awesome example of a configurator. Maybe you have multiple configurations of a product, and okay, I want that, and I want to have the armoire, and I want to maybe the back. No, I definitely want that. I want some pillows. Yeah, there we go. There's the couch of my dreams. And then you can take a picture of it, and you can order it right away. If you'll notice, right down into the screws, nuts, and bolts of things, you can get fully detailed on everything. Here's a Mercedes-Benz. Now, this car looks absolutely stunning in the engine. If you look at it, it's just almost photorealistic, and it's all interactive. If you notice, there's real-time reflections on the hood. That's all happening in real time, and it's all part of our engine. We use physical-based rendering to give that effect and to give the skybox reflections off of these objects. And actually, what you can do is you can also, like the shoe, you can have a configurator for this. You can change the colors of the car. I like red. That's cool. You can change the rims if you wanted to. You can even open the doors. Let's go inside and check it out. Look how detailed everything is. Looks like the real thing. You can even start to see on the wood grain. Look down here, you can see that real-time reflections again. Incredible. So as you can see, this engine, I'm running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 instances and the editor itself, all running simultaneously while recording on Zoom. So one of our secret sauces is the ability to use the MetaVRse engine on any device. It's super high performant, and what that means is you can use this same, everything you've seen here on any device, and it allows you to have photorealistic 3D and AR all from the browser. It's incredible. Look at this. Anything you want. This is the motor from that Mercedes engine. Now, let's look at a different car. There's the Audi. This Audi is 1.8 million polygons all running on the web. Look at the incredible clarity of it. Look at that. No aliasing, nothing. Beautiful. And you want to zoom inside and see something crazy? Check this out. Look at the dash. There's literally no, you can't even tell that it's a render, and it's running real time. And all of this is created in our engine. You can create hotspots, you can put videos, you can even put videos on meshes. Now, I'm going to close these off. This one's really cool. This is an example for education. Here's a solar system. We'll just stop and we'll take a look at some of these planets here. Isn't that cool? The whole solar system at your disposal. How about this for education? You know, letting people explore the solar system at their own leisure. Being able to learn how things work. You know, being able to say, oh, how big is the Earth and how does that compare to the sun? And, you know, it's interesting. I always love showing this because it's, you know, really true. We are literally a tiny speck floating in space, and all of humanity has come from that one little speck. It's just incredibly humbling. You can see the orbits of all the planets, and of course it's all 3D as well. You can look inside things. Here's a look inside the Earth. Its crust, mantle, core, and inner core. What a great way to teach people. The moon cycle. Isn't that cool? There's an education one. And then, you know, marketing. You know, here's a incredible new smartphone, the Note 20, and, you know, some of its key features, you know, like quick charging and wireless charging. Look at that. Fast wireless charging. You know, what about the cameras on this thing are incredible. Look at this. Absolutely incredible. All of these animations, everything was built on the MetaVRse engine. How neat is that? Look at that. All the lenses. It allows you to see inside of things. And this is just super cool for consumers. People tend to spend a lot more time on interactive experiences like this. Check this out. This Note 20 can even be used for gaming. Because we can play video, you can play video right on your screen. Isn't that cool? You don't even know it's in a 3D model. Now for the finale of this presentation, I'm going to show you how easy it is to make something in this experience here. So we're in the editor right now, and you can see it's a 3D world. And if I zoom out, you'll see there's 6 lights in the scene here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right in here. And so I'm going to import real time. I'm going to import from my yellow robot. Oops. Okay. Import that. You can make your own folders. You have naturally nested folders. And I'm going to call that robot. You're going to import it. Now you can import PNGs, JPEGs, MP4s, MP3s. You can import OBJ, FBX, DAE, and soon you'll be able to do GLTF and USDZ file formats. And what that will do is that'll cover pretty much 99% of everything that you'll need to do. So you notice that it's uploading here to the cloud and it's backing everything up, but I can start to use it right away. So I'm going to drop in an animated robot here. Maybe I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. I can move it using the gizmo here. I can move it back and forth, front and back, or up and down. And I can hold shift and make it bigger. And you'll notice that I can actually go through its constituent parts. All the different meshes of this object are all here. But for now, I'm just going to go fast in order to show you how easy it is to make stuff here. What I'm doing now is I'm dropping the texture files of this model onto the model and mapping it. So now you've got a pretty photorealistic looking model and the light's reflecting off it. Now, I'm going to show you something interesting. If I turn off the lights altogether, there's still light in the scene. And what that's coming from is our world controller that allows you to use a skybox. And this skybox just happens to have these lights here. If I delete it, I'm in total darkness. So I'm going to try a different skybox. Let's see what this one looks like. Look at that. How cool is that? It gives a different light on the object. Now I'm going to turn my lights back on. And there you go. I've got my lights. So I'm going to hide my skybox. Fantastic. Now I've got my robot. And if I click my robot, I can then also see its animations. So this robot has an animation. Great. I can click the eye and find out how big it is, how many triangles, all the information on meshes, UVs, everything about the 3D object in there. And the last button over is a code button. And that allows me to put code onto this robot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a piece of JavaScript code, and I'll show you how that works in a second. I'm going to drop it on, and that code is specifically a code snippet for animations. So it's an animation code snippet. And when I drop that on there, it says, okay, animation code snippet, what animation? I want animation 0. If this object had many animations, it would be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what object? And I'm going to take my robot and drop it on. And now I've got the robot, and I'm previewing this real time. There's no need to compile. There's no need to wait. Or now I click the robot, and it triggers its own animation. Great. So we managed to create a robot. We made it trigger itself as if it was a button. And what else can we do here? Let's see if we turn some things on here. I've got a nice cube here with the Cascon Evoke logo on it. So let's put the robot on top of that for now. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move it over and beside the cube. And we'll make it a little bit bigger. Perfect. Look at that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add a video into the background. But I'm going to do it as if it was a configuration. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a configuration up here. So normally, if I wanted to add a video, I can add videos, lights, cameras, buttons, and I'm going to add a configuration. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter that configuration mode, and I'm going to go to videos, perfect, exit, and now when I turn this configuration on, it will turn on the videos. Okay, so I'm going to make this box the button to turn that on. So I click the box, I go to its code again, I simply grab a JavaScript code object button controller, the code snippet, drag it and drop it. It'll say, okay, great. What do you want to do? What configuration would you like? I want this one here. I'm going to turn it off first. Obviously, if I leave it off, then it's off. And then when I click it, it's going to turn on. There we go. And you can do multiple configurations as well. But now if I preview, my robot turns itself on, and the box turns on the video. Amazing. There's a video on both sides. Perfect. So we're going to publish this. We're going to publish. Ready to go. Now, when you publish it, you'll notice, and you can take your phone out right now, and you can scan this QR code, and it will open this real time as we speak here. I'm going to do it on my phone as well. So let's try it out. Great. Okay. So scan the QR code with your phone, any camera, it should open up right away. And you'll see, and you use two fingers to pinch and zoom. You can use one finger to turn. I touch the robot. I touch Cascon. The video is working both sides. And you have now a project you can share with anybody using the link that you have in your phone now. It also creates a link. It's number 3300. It creates an Android code that you can embed in existing applications, as well as an iOS X code that you can embed in existing or new applications, doesn't matter. It gives you a web code so that you can have the iframe and embed it directly into your website, or direct embed code as well. So we will have support for VR and VR and MR headsets coming out soon. So stay tuned for HoloLens and Quest 2 support. So with that, I'm going to move over to questions. I want to say thank you again to everybody for joining me on this amazing Cascon adventure. My email is alan@metaverse.com. And again, if you want to try other examples, you can go to metaverse.com/showcase. And if you want to try the engine yourself and you want to build stuff, you can go directly to engine.metaverse.com and register for your own account there. And thank you again so much for Cascon and IBM for inviting me to take part in this. We're very honored to be part of this. And thank you again, everyone. It's been a pleasure.